Is this on? Testing. Okay, there we go. I'd like to welcome you all to the Thursday, December 12th meeting of the Portsmouth City School Board. Ask you please stand now for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
That was quick.
We do have some very special guests here with us this evening for our meeting. I asked Dr. Bracy to come down to introduce them.
We'll make it easy. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. I know everybody's glad to be here with us this evening. This is the last school board meeting for the year. I do have the pleasure to introduce tonight's host for the meeting, and we do have a special presentation of colors from Manor High School JROTC. And in addition to the members of JROTC, they will also lead us in the pledge and the statement. But I do want to feature two students that will be taking the lead on that. And the first is, and I hope I get the name right, Naija Randall. She's currently a senior here at Manor and will be graduating this upcoming June. She's accompanied today by her parents, Shanita and Kevin Randall, her younger sister, Nakia, and her grandparents, Vernon and Maria Randall. If the parents... Also, we have Arthur Smith. He's the proud son of Mrs. Leslie Smith. He's a senior at Manor High School, and Arthur is currently taking both dual enrollment, English and government. He is the battalion commander, which is the senior most cadet at Manor High School in their Army JROTC program. And he's been with the program his 4 years here at Manor. So nice. Welcome, the two of you. At this time, I'll turn it over to you.
Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Naija Randall, and I am a first college student who will be taking courses at TCC starting this upcoming January. Throughout my time at Manor, I have been actively involved in activities such as track, cross country, and the art club. I have consistently earned honor roll status and maintained a GPA of 3.0 or higher since I began my studies. I plan to study at NSU and enroll in their BSN program. Being born and raised in Portsmouth has taught me one thing: nothing comes easy. Regardless of the environment that surrounds me, I didn't let that intimidate me from becoming something better. When I came to Manor, I knew for a fact I wanted to be something big enough to get me out of Portsmouth. So coming to Manor, I had no choice but to try hard. Luckily, Manor offered everything I needed to succeed, from the amazing teachers to the endless amount of advanced classes. Manor had it all. Manor has helped me reach my fullest potential, so it's my turn to represent them with my achievements. Thank you.
Hold.
Right, there we go.
Naija, you said something when you were just speaking about wanting to be something big. And let me just say on behalf of my partners up here, you are already something big, and we are honored to have you with us at Portsmouth.
Thank you.
Am I back up? Thank you both for sharing with us. And now at this time, we're actually going to have a special performance by the Manor High School Chamber Choir. Let's give them a hand as they come. said what?
Yeah, you want us to go down? Should we move? Yeah. Want us to move? Should we go down? I feel like we should move. Yeah, go down.
And before they start, board members, if we can take a seat down in the front so we don't impede their view. Let's give our students another hand. Ding dong.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We now have agenda item 4.6, our school board mission statement. Ms. Futrell.
Thank you, Chair. The mission of the Portsmouth Public School Division is to engage all students in learning that will foster academic excellence and responsible citizenship.
Thank you so much. Agenda item 4.7 is attendance roll call. Madam Clerk.
Here. Here.
Here.
Present.
Here. Here.
Present.
8 members present, 1 member absent.
Thank you so much. Agenda item 5.1 and 5.2 is non-agenda and agenda items. Do we have any speakers?
Did we skip 4.8? We have to approve the agenda.
Atkinson,
Yes.
We didn't make a motion yet.
We didn't make a
We need, we need a motion for agenda item 4.8, consideration of the agenda for December 12, 2024.
Chair, I make a motion that we consider the agenda with one change to it, where we do pull one item out of consent, which will probably become, I don't know what you want it to be, but I know it's not going to be
8.4.
8.3. No, 4.
So we'll just pull agenda item 8.4 from the consent agenda and vote on that separately.
Yes.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second made by Ms. Futrell. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote. Madam Clerk.
Ms. Atkinson,
Yes.
Mrs. Holmes,
Yes.
Dr. Cox,
Yes.
Mrs. Futrell,
Yes.
Mrs. Hines,
Yes.
Ms. Schumate,
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Patillo.
Yes.
It's unanimous.
Thank you so much. Now, agenda item 5.1 and 5.2, public comment. Do we have any speakers? Thank you so much. Agenda item 6.1 is our student representative report. Mr. Peterson.
Good morning, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Superintendent Dr. Bracy, Dr. Patel, school board chairs, and all distinguished school board. With great excitement, I would like to give you this month's student report. Knowing that this is our last meeting of the year, this school year has been a very exciting and challenging adventure for many students, with new rules being put in place to help education. Many students have come to the consensus that even though these rules are bad, it helps them at the end of the day. And many students have came to the idea that even though it's hard to adapt, we gotta adapt, and they're really liking the new rules, and they're enjoying that. If you come to the classrooms, it's more adaptive, more together. A lot of students are actually like making friends and talking, and I believe that's way better for the students. I would like to give a shout out to this Monday where we had the David Walker event. I was actually kind of proud that I got to command that event and be the one to present the shadow box to the family. I feel like that was a great moment, not for just Portsmouth Public Schools, but Portsmouth as a whole. Like if you search on Google, David Walker, first thing you see is IC Norcom High School, us walking up the stage and the shadow box being presented. I feel like the students that were at that event, like the best word I can say, were moved. Usually you got talkative students, nobody was talking. That room was entirely silent, and y'all were there, y'all heard. It was silent, it was a very movable moment. It's everywhere, and I believe it was just a great thing to do, and it really moved our students. And I've had students come up to me and talk, and they say, wow, that's all they can say. They were just out of words, out of breath. Another thing I'd like to talk about was this Tuesday where we went to Mount Herman, and we did the Color with the Community, where we had a lot of students from Norcom come together and help. Mount Herman pre-Ks, coloring the lines, and just enjoy Christmas spirit. It was a very enjoyable experience, just tons of smiles, tons of high fives. I don't know, overall great. That concludes the end of my report. Overall, I feel like the students as a whole are having a great experience. They're really ready for winter break. They're waiting for it. And they're ready for next semester. One thing I would like to say at Norcom, we started the new PASS program, which stands for Preparing ASVAB Students Successfully. Is where we have students from ROTC and other students that are preparing for the ASVAB come together, and I tutor them. And I feel like we had our first session yesterday, and it was amazing. I had a lot of students not ask me for another session, they told me to make another session. So I feel like that shows how well they learned. I'm reaching out to to Churchland's librarians and the Manor librarians to start the program at Churchland and Manor, because the program is in the library. We spent all this money to improve the libraries, let's use it. That's how I feel about it. We got all this new recruitment, these new centers. I feel like let's use it. It looks like an office, let's make it an office. Yeah. And that's all I have to say for my report. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now it's time for agenda item 7.1, which is the recognition of our Norfolk Portsmouth football champions, the Churchland Middle School Truckers. So the way we're going to do this is that we have a certificate of recognition for each player that our vice chair is going to read your name. You're going to come down and receive your certificate, and then we're going to ask you to line up here against the podium so we can take a quick picture as well. And we also have a plaque that is adorned in black and orange that we're going to read to present to the administration and the entire coaching staff and team as well. So I asked Dr. Brace if he'll join me down at the podium now. I don't see Dietrich, but I do see Coach Britton. Any other coaching staff, you can come down. And also administration, if you want to come as well, as we present the plaque. Again, the plaque is adorned in that trucker orange and black. And it reads, Portsmouth City School Board, Portsmouth, Virginia. Award of Commendation presented to Churchland Truckers, the 2024-25 Churchland Middle School Boys Middle School Football Norfolk Portsmouth Champions. And special recognition of the teams bringing honorable recognition to the school and to the school division, and recognition of the teams capturing the coveted title of the Norfolk Portsmouth 2024-25 Boys Middle School Football Champions. and it's presented by the school board and lists the entire coaching staff, including Ms. Rudolph, the athletic director, and the school administration, presented on Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Let's give them a hand. And then if you all can stay, we're gonna have a big group picture after we do these certificates. And Lauren's coming now. And I'm gonna ask if our vice chair could call our champions down now to receive their certificates individually.
Thank you so much, Chair. I'm gonna embrace or embody my inner substitute teacher when calling out these names. So please bear with me if I pronounce your name wrong. But first of all, gentlemen, I just want to say congratulations. And always remember to play for the name on the front of the jersey and not the back of the jersey. And speaking from being a former professional women's football player as well, so definitely can relate to what you're doing and what you're going through with the sport. So here's the names. Lord, be with me. All right. Kenyatta Benton.
No.
Dorian Bethea. Tristan Burchett. Makai Bowden. Jaden Brown. Cameron Cox. Terrion Craddock. Dayari Davis. Kai Frederick. Antoine Gardner. Jalen Gibbs. Rashad Gibbs. Grayson Grimes. Cameron Hanson. Blake Holloman. Marcus Lavelle. Navon Love Morgan. Stephen Mack Jr. Ariane May.
Yep, we got it.
Riley McClenny. Xavier McIntyre. Makai Morris. Tavion Muhammad. Isaiah Osborne. Guillermo Perez Fox. Cash Pittman. Blake Reynolds. Liam Rolu. Barry Shepard. Reginald Smiley. Darian Smith. Keontae Swain. Noel Torres. Cornell Van Pelt. And Chance Wright. Thank you.
All right.
Good job, fellas.
Excellent. Excellent.
Go get in it.
They can't see us no way.
Okay, you sure? The head could be in there.
I mean, I'll put that red and black up there.
Aw. Look at the babies.
We gonna be in this picture somehow, so wait.
It don't matter.
Just smile.
Just smile, just in case you.
They look
Photo
good.
moment.
They look blessed.
Babies in high school and nursery. I'm rethinking my entire life right now.
Probably should. That's what's going on with Mimi too.
In the world. There's a girl member. That's gonna be on my mind all night, Yolanda. Truckers.
I definitely photobomb. I definitely photobomb. I'm in somebody's picture.
Good job, y'all. Good
Good job.
Excellent.
Great job.
Okay.
Coach, can I acknowledge
Great
that there was
job.
a female player? What was her name?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, that was the female player? Okay.
All right. What's this? What's this?
And Chair, I do want to acknowledge that I did say congratulations, gentlemen, but there is a female player on the football team.
Okay.
So congratulations
Yeah.
and ladies. So my apologies.
Yeah. Where am I going? Yes. Oh. Yes, they are.
The host with the most.
My Lord.
All right. I do want to move along now to agenda item 7.2. Before I dig into that agenda item, I do want to recognize we do have our newly elected school board members here with us tonight. And I also have their official certification certificates to present them as well. It reads, Commonwealth of Virginia, to all whom these present shall come greeting. This is to certify at a meeting of the Electoral Board of the City of Portsmouth held on November 6th through the 15th, 2024, on an examination of the official records deposited in the office of the Clerk of the Circuit Court. It was ascertained and determined at the election held on November 5th, 2024, that the board member was duly elected member school board for a term commencing January 1st, 2025, and ending December 31st, 2028. I'd like to present this first certificate to Ms. Jackie Walker. Dr. Jackie Walker.
Do he have all of them? Because where he about to come back?
The next certificate is to Arnett D. Love McSwain. And the next certificate is Leticia A. Sessoms.
Say, say who y'all posing for?
Our school board members who were re-elected. I want to present the same certificates first to our vice chair, Lakeisha S. Clue Atkinson.
Oh, wait. I was like, why are you facing this way?
Hi, Chair.
Cutting up tonight.
Irene S. Boone.
Is it? I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, God. I'm sleepy.
No, for real.
All right. And I also would like to take this moment to celebrate our school board members who, I say, will be retiring from the school board. First, I'll read the plaque. It says, recognition of service, presented to Ms. Sarah D. Hines, and special recognition of your dedication to Portsmouth Public Schools as an honorable member of the school board from November 5th, 2014 to December 31st, 2024.
Wow, right.
And it's from the honorable members of the school board with all of us listed on this date, Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Ms. Hines. So we have this plaque that we want to present to you, and also this beautiful school board photo that's hung on the school board office for the last 10 years for you to take home with you. And I also have something else that I want to give you.
Oh, she gonna cry.
Already. Too late.
It goes, Sarah. She gonna cry.
I just want to say that that Sarah has been an amazing school board member, a school member that we don't always have to agree all the time.
Right.
But I never doubted her compassion for students and for staff.
Absolutely.
As a former middle school classmate and fellow 96 graduate, I'm honored to have served with her. She's currently our longest tenured school board member, and her wisdom and her insight and her expertise in education is going to be deeply missed.
Absolutely.
So thank you again, sir, for all that you've donated, given to this board, the time you sacrificed from your son in his baseball games and practices. But thank you for all that you've done, and you'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. She gonna cry. Is she crying yet?
Well, while I'm here, so I don't, Might as well. Might as well, right? I got a minute. Well, first, glad to have that picture off the wall. I'm sure they're tired of looking at it. But as I look at that, I see somebody who came in 10 years ago who just wanted to steady a ship. To be here, to say 10 years, it doesn't sound all that long, but 10 years is a decade. And so when you put it that way, and when you know everything that we've been through, because at this point, as of December 31st, Dr. Bracy, you the longest serving person left.
Wow.
It's been me and you. And then it was me and you and Cardell and Clue. So you're the senior now. Oh, okay, okay. But it hasn't always been easy. One of the first votes that Cardell and I had together, we sat together, and there was turmoil with that one because it was the right thing to do, but that doesn't make it easy. So for those of you that are coming in, the right thing to do is not always the easy thing to do. And the easy thing to do is definitely not always the right thing to do. So know who you are, know what it is that you want to accomplish, and don't forget that behind every decision, there are people that have to impact those decisions, that are people that have to live with those decisions. And if you can't live with it, I'm just going to say don't ask somebody else to live with it as well. So with that being said, to my fellow board members, thank you for the dialogue. Thank you for allowing me to be the cut-up. I hope you miss my humor. Somebody else will have to pick it up and run with it. Thanks, Q. Dr. Bracy, we have an Outback dinner. We do. Long overdue. So I got you. Ms. Stewart, Ms. Patterson, Kathy, thank you for keeping us straight. Thank you for being the voice of reason of what had to happen and what needed to happen and to keep us on. So thank you. You've been there. Y'all have been there through it all. So besides Mr. Meekins, which isn't Mr. Meekins anymore, I should have brought you a magic 8-ball. That was always his thing. We got through some stuff, and so thank you for keeping us on, and thank you for keeping it positive and keeping it moving. To the staff of Portsmouth Public Schools, you guys know I'm one of y'all. I've always been one of y'all. I will continue to be one of you all, and just know that my phone number doesn't stop just because December 31st happened. So to my family, come down. Come down.
Oh.
Jay big, man.
He done got so big.
My not so little man anymore, for those of y'all that remember my. I share this with you because you guys have shared me with them. So thank you for allowing me to do the business of Portsmouth Public Schools. Thank you for allowing me to be not just mom and wife, but advocate, voice, a thorn in people's sides, to try to get the best things to happen for all the kids, not just my one. Okay? So thank you for sharing me. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this, because you guys were just as big a part of this as I was as well. So I just want to say thank you.
Yes.
I love you. All right. With that, I'm done. Okay.
Way to go, Sarah. Way to go.
And our next plaque will be awarded to our future city councilwoman.
Yes.
I ask Miss Yolanda E. Thomas to come up now. Sarah.
What happened? You
I am sad to see Yolanda leave the school board, but I know she's going to be fighting for public education while she's on city council.
Yes.
To my fellow Greyhound classmate and neighbor, I present this to you and thank you for your service to Portsmouth Public Schools, to your endless desire to learn, to your thousands of questions every school board meeting. We're going to miss you serving with us on the school board, but we know you have our backs on city council. So thank you so much for service.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were just talking about these pictures. I'm going to keep it short. I'm a person of few words.
Okay.
But
I do, first of all, it's been a pleasure serving with this board, serving with the staff, serving with Dr. Bracy, serving under the leadership of our great chair, Dr. Patillo. I don't think I could have had a better experience serving the students and the staff, the parents, as a board member of Portsmouth Public Schools. It's a special group of people, and one that I don't take for granted. The work that we do for the city that we serve, a city I went to Portsmouth Public Schools, graduated from here. My two sons, who were kind of my driving force for running for school board to make, like what Sarah said, not the schools better just for my children, but for all the children, those that have advocates and parents to fight for them and those that don't. And so to be able to serve as a voice, to ask the thousands of questions, to make sure that the decisions that we make every day, every month when we meet, are the right decisions to move our school forward. Even when we had limited resources, we've done a lot with a little. We've done actually more than a lot. I think one of the biggest takeaways that I'll bring with me to City Council, and that I just want to leave for the new coming board members, is to be impactful and don't take it for granted. We don't know how long we have these seats for, and it's not to just have a seat to be in the public, it's to make an impact. So I feel like I made an impact. I know that the board is in good hands. We have a great superintendent, a great chair, great members coming forward that were elected by the people to be a voice. So I feel great about that. And yes, I will, on City Council, continue to fight for public education, because I know that public education is really how we lift our city up, how we lift not just our students, we provide opportunities. And that's what I leave with. I know that this board has the right direction to go. I know that Mr. Falk, sitting on the budget committee with you and your attention to detail, that you know how to do your job, right? And Dr. Bracy, we know that you have the staff in place to do the job needed. And so I just want to continue to be a supporter of that from City Council. And I just want to say thank you to again, I'm looking at Ms. Stewart and Ms. Patterson. I know we give y'all the hardest time, you chasing us down for signatures. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Adam for keeping us out of trouble, and myself too. Just everyone, I just want to say thank you to Lauren, Dr. Dean, just everyone over there, Dr. Simmons, I mean, everyone, just Dr. White. Just thank you. I can't say thank you enough, because day in, day out, you do your job to such an excellent level. And my dad is here. I want to say thank you to him for being here to support. And then I think that's really it. I'm going to keep it simple. So
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank y'all.
Sure.
Question, Yolanda. Do you have a question, Yolanda?
Don't worry. Yolanda, honey, your dad.
Just for clarity. Right.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Let me piggyback.
Definitely gonna miss the piggyback. Just to piggyback.
Now we have agenda item 8.1 to 8.3 and 8.5 to 8.8. Under consent agenda items, I entertain a motion at this time.
Move for
approval.
Second.
Motion made by Vice Chair Atkinson, second by Ms. Hines, I believe. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna get to you. Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Agenda item 8.4 is the instructional calendar for 2025-26. I entertain a motion at this time.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made Ms. Hines, second by Ms. Boone. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, Madam Clerk.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Agenda item 9.1 is a monthly report for curriculum and instruction. Oh, no report. Agenda item 10.1 is the monthly report. Superintendent Dr. Bracy.
Thank you. Good evening, Chairman Patillo, Vice Chair Atkinson, and members of the board. What a meeting this has been. I want to start by thanking Dr. Johnson and his administrative team here at Manor for hosting us tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. Yeah, we love the new look here at the little theater, so thank you. And for those of you that don't know, Dr. Johnson had a hand in the process with this. And Dr. Simmons said he was a particular in all the details. I also would like to say, Dr. Johnson, your students represented the school well, and the culinary arts students. That meal was fantastic. I also want to thank the Auxiliary Services team and the Department of Communications who've helped make this off-site meeting possible and helped our viewers capture it. I want to keep my comments brief, but I do want to take a moment to highlight our Teachers of the Year. Tuesday night, we were able to celebrate our Teachers of the Year at a special dinner celebration. It was a fantastic event. It was put together, and we put the spotlight on amazing talent that we have here in Portsmouth Public Schools. Congratulations to all of our individual school winners, and a special congratulations to Ms. Kelly Short-Fuller, our citywide Teacher of the Year from Churchland High School.
Right.
We'll be rooting for her as she moves into the regional competition. So speaking of special events, I also want to thank our Family Community Engagement Office, which hosted this week's STEM Expo for our elementary school students. That's right, just last night, students from grades kindergarten through 6th grade got to spend an evening working with hands-on science, technology, engineering, and math activities. Even better, their parents got to join in on the fun. What a great way to spend a Wednesday evening. Finally, I do want to remind all of our staff and families that winter break is upon us. We'll be closed from Monday, December 23rd through Friday, January 3rd. We will welcome students back Monday, January 6th, and we know that that will be a terrific start to the 25 school year, or the year of 25. I also want to thank everyone that kept their eyes on our social media accounts, because next Friday, you will see my annual holiday video message. I know everybody looks forward to that big event. I get to showcase my talents on the big screen.
Uh-oh.
Our Port Town Magic now will also be a big part of that. So if you don't want to tune in for me, I know you'll tune in to watch them. So you don't want to miss that. They'll be the stars of the show, trust me.
Did you get the honorary sequins?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I pass on that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll conclude by wishing the staff and students and families a wonderful winter break and a happy holiday season. I hope everyone will take that time to relax, connect with friends and family, and just enjoy the stellar 2025 that will be before us. But before I close out and hand it back over to you, Chairman Patillo, I didn't get an opportunity when we were on the floor to thank the board members that are outgoing. Dr. Whitaker, who's not here tonight, want to thank her for her service and her support over the past 4 years. With Ms. Thomas. Where's Ms. Thomas? Right on that end. You know we're going to miss you, Ms. Thomas. You know, I know there's always a question that you have. As they say, you always piggyback on but we will definitely miss you. But we know you're going to take that same energy to the city council, and we know that you'll be there fighting for us. But definitely have enjoyed the past 4 years working with you. And Ms. Hines, you said it best. And I want to thank you, because that first vote that you cast was to bring me here as superintendent.
Absolutely.
And I do want to thank you for that. It's been God, it's hard to imagine 10 years, but I don't know what it's going to look like with you not being on this board, asking those questions, and the passion that you have, that you mentioned. We're definitely going to miss you. I know I will. But as you mentioned, we have an Outback dinner that we have to catch up on.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it. Chairman Patillo, that completes my report, but I don't want to get in trouble, so Ms. Boone and Vice Chair Atkinson, I'm glad to have you back as well. And to our new board members that are coming on board, Ms. Sessoms, Dr. Walker, Ms. McSwain, look forward to getting to work with you all as well. We're going to have a great 2025.
Thank you so much, sir. Agenda item 10.2 board member comments. Do we have any comments at this time? Ms. Shoemate.
Did you want to say something, Yolanda? Okay. Because I'm going to give you the floor if you want to say something. Okay. I'm going to make this real quick as well. I want to thank Dr. Bracy for allowing me to transport our students every year to Norfolk State University. This year was our 5th year partnering with Norfolk State University Athletics Department and Norfolk State University's head coach, Mr. Robert Jones, and they allowed for our students to come there for free to watch a basketball game. So this is my 5th year doing that. I really do appreciate you all allowing me to do that because exposure is everything for our babies. So they had a wonderful time. So I just want to say thank you for doing that again this year, for helping us out. Really quickly, I want to say happy birthday to Yolanda, and Clue birthday was yesterday. So y'all already know that I'm gonna make everybody sing happy birthday because this is a norm. And there was a baby birthday too, right? Is she still here? Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's working.
Happy
Birthday, dear Yolanda.
Oh, y'all.
Happy birthday to you. Every year. Come on with the many more. All right. I heard the bass in your voice. Okay. And really quickly, I know we're ready to go, but I do want to say, I know Dr. Whitaker is not here. I don't know her personally, but as a fellow board member, I do appreciate her poise and her wisdom, and it will be missed. Also, with Sarah, I'm definitely going to miss you, although you're going to still call me about baseball. But I would definitely miss your advocacy, because if nothing else, you were definitely here to be a voice and an advocate for everyone. And so I'm going to definitely miss that about you. And as far as Yolanda, I'm excited that you are now walking in your purpose. And I know this is something that you wanted to do prior to this, and I was in support of you then, and I'm in support of you now. You have a lot on your plate. You are one, if not the only, smartest person that's about to transition to council. No shade, just tea. And I appreciate that. And so, what? Am I lying? Okay, it's fine. And so I appreciate the fact that we have somebody up there to advocate. And I'm not saying you're the only one, but you might be. And I appreciate you being up there and having the support that we need from an educational standpoint. And we know that you have the knowledge, because not everybody that transitions into council understands the intricate details of public education. And so you have that, and I appreciate that. So thank you. Also, thank you to Dr. Bracy. Thank you to my fellow board members. I appreciate you all. This is not an easy job. People look at us and we sit up here on this dais and they think that this is all we do. No, the work is outside of the meeting. It's not here. This is just a vote. We actually do a lot of work outside of this building, outside of our buildings. And so it's not an easy job for anybody that's sitting in here, whether it's administration or us. And I just want to really say thank you to the educators as well. And educators does not just mean teachers. Of course, it's the kitchen staff, it's the facilities, the maintenance, it's the bus drivers. If you have any type of conversation with our students throughout the day, you are an educator. And I want to say thank you. Take these moments over the next couple of weeks and give yourself some grace. Enjoy your family and friends, and be ready to come back in 2025.
All right, thank you so much. Vice Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Just real quick, just want to give a shout out to Dr. Bracy, the staff at Parkview, Dr. Lauren Lalasco for the Reading Pep Rally that was hosted there by former NFL player Malcolm Mitchell. He gave books to all the students in Parkview, AKA The View. It was a great pep rally. The kids really enjoyed it. So I just want to give kudos to Malcolm and his team, and also Lisa with E3 Learning. I want to thank you, Dr. Bracy and Adam, for the peanuts. That is definitely something I look forward to every year and sharing with my family. Want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Well wishes to Sarah and Yolanda. Best wishes. Like everyone said, I express you all will be missed. Welcome to our new board members, Love, Jackie, Leticia. Look forward to working with you. And that is it. Happy New Year as well, because we're not going to see each other till next year. So everybody have a great New Year. And again, Dr. Bracy, I was looking forward to these peanuts. You got to keep up with this tradition, seriously. Thank you.
Thank you. And I also wanted to mention, I know Dr. Cotton wasn't going to do it, but his son Caleb, who's a Churchland Middle School student, he's a Churchland High School student, he has been selected to be the head page for the Virginia House of Delegates this year in Richmond. Very unique position that he's receiving. I'm glad that one of our own Portsmouth students have received that position this year for the General Assembly. So congratulations again to Caleb for that. And again, thank you to all of our new board members that are coming on, our board members that are transitioning to greater things. And I think it's only fitting, Ms. Hines, since you were a 1996 graduate of Manor High School.
Well, Manor/Wilson, add in Craddock, but yes.
Whatever you call it.
And the longest current serving school board member, I ask now that you will now gavel us out of your last meeting.
All right. If there is no more business before this board, I count us adjourned.